organization.
All right, the first thing that you're going to need to make a BLT is bacon. All right, right here I have natural hardwood smoked bacon. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Made by Oscar Mayer. All right, so we're going to open this up and we're going to get started with making the bacon. Absolute goodness. Now, how do you open this up? It says open peel apart here. So where's this peel apart thing that they're talking about? Oh, there it is right there. So it's you got to have chef gentle hands like mine in order to do this. All right, so get there and just go ahead and peel this apart and smell the fresh bacon straight from the tree. Absolute goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this back. And then I'm gonna make a lot of this right here. I want a lot of BLT. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this and just go ahead and peel this apart. I'm gonna lay the bacon like this. I wanna get a lot in here, so I gotta be creative with this. Absolute goodness. So I'm gonna take the bacon and I'm gonna lay the bacon slideways like this. Could probably fit in a lot of bacon in like this. And place it down. All right, why is bacon so good? I have no idea, but I just know it tastes good, like absolute goodness. And I may do something like layer it up just so I can put more bacon in to my bacon pan. Absolute goodness. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here. And I may do a layerization on here in order to fit in more bacon than what is actually allowed. Absolute goodness. Now let's go ahead and put this into the oven and bakeify it. All right, so let's check on it to see how it's coming along. Look, whoa. It's kind of hot. Starting to sizzle up a little bit. You see the sizzleization going on right there. Absolute goodness. I'm gonna close it and let it finish doing what it does. Absolute goodness. All right, so what I have here is 2 pieces of whole wheat bread. Now the reason why I have whole wheat bread, because I'm on the healthier side of being unhealthy. Absolute goodness. So what I'm gonna do first is to build the sandwich. I'm gonna put a little bit of mayonnaise on both slices of the whole wheat bread. Important that you get whole wheat bread so you can have a little bit of healthiness in this meal. All right, so this is what I do. I put mayonnaise on it like this. Some people may even choose to put cheese on their sandwich. I, however, am not going to go with cheese because I'm going to stay on the healthier side of being unhealthy. Absolute goodness. So I put the mayonnaise on there. I might put a little bit more on here. Let me put another squeeze of that. All right. Got this going all on right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and spread all of this. Spread the love onto the sandwich. Then I'm going to place some lettuce. All right, so I have the lettuce. This is the L part of the BLT. All right, just in case some of you are wondering, what is the L? I know that's probably a big question out there. All right, so I'm gonna put the L, the lettuce, on here. And the reason why I put the L on first is because I don't want the tomato juice to permeate into the bread, all right? Because the tomato juice can permeate. So I'm gonna put some tomato on right here and then make sure it doesn't slide off. So you may have to rebalance your sandwich. And then on the other side, I'm also gonna put some L on here, some L right there. And then I'm not gonna put tomato on there. Now I'm gonna place the bacon on this right here, this side right here. Absolute goodness. Let's get started. All right, so let's check on the bacon. Let's see how well it's cooking. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like it's done and ready to come out. Absolute goodness. Sizzleization Absolute goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. All right, look at that. Look at the sizzleization of the bacon. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Look at the juice dripping down there. Really nice. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna put this, well, you know what, I have to get a little bit closer on the bacon so we can get a little bit of the dosage of absolute goodness. Look at this. Look at the sizzling bacon. It's still sizzling straight from the oven. About to go to my sandwich, to my mouth, and in the belly. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Look at the bacon. All right, so let's go ahead and build the sandwich. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some bacon on the sandwich. All right, see how I did the folding method like this? Right there. I'm gonna put a couple more pieces on here. Absolute goodness. And I'm gonna do the folding method because it gives twice as much baconization when I'm eating it, all right? Look at that, absolute goodness. So I have that on there like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bun, piece of bread, and just close it like this. All right, got the tomato on there like that. Look at that, a BLT. Absolute goodness, if you ask me. Absolute goodness.